Emma's Angel Readings, feel that vibe every Thursday from 12 till 2. Come on, let's take the ride. Emma's Angel Readings, your weekly fix on Dreamcatcher Radio. Tarot, spirit guides and soulful chats every Thursday from 12 till 2. Don't miss out. Only on Dreamcatcher Radio. And welcome in. You're listening to me, Emma's Angel Readings, here on Dreamcatcher Radio. I hope you are well. It is Thursday and we are talking all about Archangel Shamil. There is a lot that we have to get through for today. And again, as normal, we're tapping in to the amazing knowledge of Christina Abushi, who we have used a lot on YouTube, and her knowledge on archangels. We're going to be doing that a little bit later on. So I've had a revelation that, love her or hate her, Madonna has had an epic career, and rumour has it that she's going to produce another studio album. Now, I am a Madonna fan, but it's not one that I play that often. So, in other words, the thoughts that she may well be having a new studio album coming out. We're going to play a little bit of her music over the decades, the centuries, however you want to see it, because that girl's been going since the 80s, and we're now in 2026. So that woman has spanned decades. You know, we're talking 7 decades of work that has moved and changed with the times, and there are very few artists that are able to do what she does. And I always feel like the key to her success is not only just like the fact of that she moves with the times of her music, but additionally, she reinvents herself. With every single album, there is something new, there is something different about who she is, about how she expresses herself, and how she fights for a cause that others people, what have you, do not want to. Madonna has been a steady, steadfast person since the 80s. And some of the songs we're going to be playing is a mixture of the 80s all the way through to some of her modern music. And we're not going to actually tap into kind of the most current stuff. I think I might do that next week. But because there is so much to choose from. But I have picked out some of my favourites, all the way through from Hollywood up to Take a Bow, for those of you who do know Madonna. Now, for those of you that are interested in all things spiritual, do not forget that you can come to me for a free MIDI reading, but the caveat is that it gets played on the radio. All you need to do is drop me a message on either Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or Lemonade, or here on the radio. And you can do that through emailing me with emma@dreamcatcherradio.co.uk, or you can call me on 07761 486236. That's 077 4 oh yeah, I know, I stopped it, I stumbled it. 07761 486236. I don't think I've ever stumbled with my own telephone number, but hey ho, here we go. So those are the ways that you can contact me. But again, if you have any stories that you want to share with us here on the radio, then please feel free to message us. It is always good to understand what you lot want on the radio. And I would always love to have your feedback, good or bad. If something doesn't fit right with you, then I would love to understand why, and maybe use that as part of a segment to understand life out of your eyes when it comes to listening to the radio. I absolutely love and value your input, and I think it is exceptional because you're the ones that keep us going. Now, for those of you that don't know, most of us give up our spare time to help here on the radio show. We don't get paid, but if there is something that you would like to take part in, then please do let us know. There are plenty of options available to help on the radio, but also, more importantly, there is support here, and you can also find that over on Dreamcatcher Radio, because there are a few charities that we support, not just in the UK, but also around the world. And the reason why we do that is because we don't just broadcast in the UK, we broadcast all around the world. So it's about helping a little bit of the world and what we can do to make the world a brighter place for you. With that being said, I'm going to play you the first of my little Madonna tracks. Prior to us chatting and starting the show, you were listening to Madonna, The Power of Goodbye. And now I'm going to take you into a little bit of Madonna and Take a Bow. Enjoy. Did you miss Mystical Markets? Did you miss them the last time they were in Rugby? Well, I have a surprise for you. On the 19th of April, Mystic Markets are back. You have fantastic, beautiful handcrafted stalls, all the way from jewellery to potions and lotions, all up to spiritual readers, spiritual guidance. Want to understand your life path and what it's all about? Then you need to come and see us at Rugby Working Men's Club in Oliver Street from 11 till 3. It's free entry and children and families are all welcome. There is an open bar where you can access drinks and foods as well. Come down, say hello, walk in feeling curious, leave amazed. Terms and conditions apply.
Yes, you've always known you took my love for granted. Why? Dream Catcher Radio.
So we are talking all things Archangel Shamil. Now, the meaning is actually he who sees or he who seeks God, or as I like to call it, source. The name reflects a being whose purpose is to see divine truth and help humanity reconnect with divine love. Shamil is widely known as the archangel of unconditional love, compassion, peace, harmonious relationships, and their role and purpose is to heal healing relationships, restoring peace and harmony, opening the heart to love, helping people find lost things, be that physical or spiritual, strengthen, compassion, and forgiveness. Now, many mystics describe Shamil as a divine relationship healer or mediator between souls. She has many colours associated with her. Primary colours are pink, which represents the divine love. Other colours often associated with her can be pale green, rose pink, magenta, golden light, or soft yellow. The spiritual meaning of these colours can be seen. So pink is seen as unconditional love or compassion, where green is seen heart healing and emotional balance. You have gold, which represents spiritual wisdom, magenta, which represents divine heart power, and yellow, I always feel, is associated with the solar plexus, and for me this is always connected to emotional ideas, to having those gut instincts and listening to them. Pink is considered Shamil's main ray of energy, and the chakra that connects them is actually the heart chakra. The secondary is the crown chakra, and this is all about the spiritual connection. And I also see her connecting with the third chakra, not the third chakra, but the third chakra in connection to her is actually the solar plexus. That's actually the fifth chakra along your whole chakra line if you're going down rather than up. Now, the solar plexus is all about the ideas, the connections, the gut instincts, as I was saying, the listening to your intuition, that gut response that you have, that you know when you walk into that room, it's going to be like, yeah, I don't think I should be walking into that room. So you don't, and then you find it later on that something's happened. And their crystals that they are associated with mostly are rose quartz, pink tourmaline, rhododendrite, green aventurine, fluorite, emerald, jade, citrine, carnelian, ruby. But most powerful for connections is rose quartz, the stone of unconditional love. Now, when you're associating stars to her, there is no simple traditional zodiac assignment, but spiritual systems commonly link Shamil to signs associated to love and relationships, and most commonly associated is Libra for harmony and relationships, Taurus for love and beauty, and Pisces for compassion and empathy. Now, some traditions connect Shamil to Mars energy, which is also linked to Aries in other angelic traditions. When we consider the days of the week, Shamil is commonly connected with Monday, which is emotional healing, Tuesday, which is Mars energy and action. I think it's really interesting because I would have given her uncompassionate love and the passion that she has, I would have connected her to Venus. But in the research, that doesn't come up, which really does surprise me. Now, many spiritual practitioners call Shamil on Friday as well, due to Venus's love vibration being popular on a Friday. Ascending masters that Shamil is connected to is Lady Nada, which is about divine love ray, Ascending Master Jesus or Sandana, which is related to compassion and divine love, and Mary, which is connected to divine mother energy. In the 7-ray system, Shamil works on the 3rd ray of divine love. And when we look at her and how she's associated with tarot cards, she's commonly linked with relatable love, harmony, and emotional balance cards. Typically, these correspond with the Lovers, which is the soul connection and sacred relationships. The Two of Cups, which is about union and emotional harmony. The Ten of Cups, which is about divine love and emotional fulfillment. Many angels are connected to tarot, but many angel tarot readers also connect Shamil with the Empress, who is the divine heart energy. She's also seen as a Mother Earth type of energy as well. Symbols associated with Archangel Shamil include common spiritual symbols such as the heart, rose, the pink flame, dove, the chalice, and interlocking circles, i.e. the infinity sign will be quite popular within Shamil and the connection with her. See, these also represent love, unity, and sacred connection. The books where you will find Shamil is referred into appears mainly in angelology and astrastic traditions rather than directly in colonial biblical texts. But books and traditions referring Shamil include religious and I'll say my words correctly now, angelology texts. The books of Enoch, there are angel hierarchy influences that sit within that. The Zohan, which is part of the Kabbalistic angelic structures, which is the Kabbalah. And then you have the Presidu Dianois, which is a celestial hierarchy book, which if anybody gets a chance to read it, please let me know, because I think that would be another interesting topic to kind of look into. And one that I think we may well look into because it's not a book that is entirely popular. We also have modern angel literature, which comes from, again, Dorian Virtue, which is Archangels and Ascended Masters. We also have Hazel Raven, who is all about the Angel Bible, and Kyle Gray, who talks about angel prayers. Shamil's presence developed strongly in the more 20th century angel teachings focused on divine love. And you'll also find Radley Valentine does a little bit about Shamil as well. And Radley Valentine sees Shamil as a totally different colour to Diane Cooper as well. Diane Cooper, I think, sees her as pink, as do I. And I think Radley Valentine sees her something differently. So Shamil's presence, as I said, is more kind of modern 20th century, and visual imageries of Shamil are often depicted with a radiant angel surrounded by pink light, holding a rose or a heart, wearing rose or gold robes, and surrounded by pink flames or roses. Spiritually, visions often describe her as a soft pink aura, a warm, peaceful presence, and light appearing like rose-coloured mist or glow. I think in terms of her energy and the colours that she presents, I feel like she's soft but fierce. I don't feel like she's an airy fairy kind of angel. I think she's a force to be reckoned with, but I also think she has such an approach of warmth that before you know it, you're in the process of going, oh, okay, let's follow what she does. I'm going to play you a little bit of Madonna and Hollywood, and we'll be back after this. You're listening to Emma, Angel Readings on Dreamcatcher Radio.
Everybody comes to Hollywood. They wanna make it in the neighborhood. They like the smell of it in Hollywood. How could it hurt you when it looks so good? Shine your light now. This time it's got to be good. You get it right comes to Hollywood, they wanna make it in the neighborhood. They like the smell of it in Hollywood. How could it hurt you when it looks so good? I lost my memory in Hollywood. I've had a million visions, bad and good. There's something in the air in Hollywood. I tried to leave it, but I never could. Shine your light now. This time it's got to be good. You get it right now, yeah. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. There's something in the air in Hollywood. I've lost my reputation, bad and good. You ride it in your car in Hollywood. You got the top down and it feels so good. You know, 6 stations always play the same song. I'm bored with the concept of right and wrong. Everybody comes to Hollywood. They wanna make it in the neighborhood. They like the smell of it in Hollywood. How could it hurt you when it looks so good? Shine your light now. This time it's got to be good. You get it right now, yeah. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. In Hollywood. In Hollywood. In Hollywood.
Check it out. This bird is flown.
Shine your light now. This time it's got to be good. You get it right now, yeah. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. In Hollywood. In Hollywood. In Hollywood.
So as we are talking about Archangel Shamil, we're going to look at the 10 signs that you are connecting to them. We're also going to look about the innovations around Archangel Shamil and a little bit about their kind of history, the origins, and where it appears. Excuse me. So, the top 10 signs that you're seeing or working next to Archangel Shamil is that you're seeing pink lights, flashes, or even pink orbs around you. You're feeling of a sudden wave of passion or compassion or forgiveness. Emotional healing after a relationship conflict. Being guided to repair a broken relationship. Finding lost items unexpectedly. Feeling warmth around the heart center or repeatedly seeing roses or heart symbols. Hearing inner guidance about love and kindness. And strong attraction to rose quartz or any kind of pink crystals. A deep feeling of peace, replacing anger or sadness. Now, many people describe Shamil's energy as extremely gentle, calm, and loving. Some of the innovations around her is that you could use something like this as part of a meditation. And Archangel Shamil, guardian of divine love and harmony, surround me now with your pink ray of compassion. Heal the wounds of my heart, restore peace in my relationship, and guide me back to love that lives within my soul. And this is something that you can do not only just through the meditation, but something that you could use as an affirmation when you're trying to find guidance, when you're struggling within the areas that she denotes to. This particular concept is really good for those who do manifestation. And if you're looking at doing that manifestation process and you're wanting to connect to Shamil, then this is the ideal person, archangel to connect with. And using this affirmation may help guide you, and it may give you signs in how to move forward. The history around Archangel Shamil, as I said before, she appears in the Kabbalah, angel magic, and the historic traditions. The origins of her name are derived from Hebrew, and it is known as Shamil, which is spelt the same except for it's hyphenated between the U and the E. Again, as we said before, the meaning does represent he who seeks God or he who sees God. Now, I do see Shamil as a feminine energy rather than a masculine energy, but it is each to their own. The suffix of the EL derives from the divine or love, and the suffix is what I mean by when we look at the Hebrew saying of Shamil was the hyphenated and then the EL at the end. In mystical interpretations, Shamil represents the soul-seeking divine unity, and Shamil does not appear directly in the Canonical Bible, but energies in later mystical angel kind of hierarchies. These include the Zahara, the Sophia Zarel Malachi, and the Book of Enoch. In Kabbalism, angelology, Shamil is often associated with the Sahibram of Gura or Chesda, which defines mystical traditions placed on himself directly. Gapula means strength or divine justice, or chest means mercy or love. This reflects Shamil's role as a balancer between divine justice and compassion. Many Kabbalistic scholars place Shamil within the choir of the powers, or sometimes the dominations, in the angelic hierarchy described by Postulo Dininus, the aeriologist. And if you remember, at the very beginning of this process, we kind of went through those, and I will go through them again later on as well as a reminder. Now, Shamil is kind of seen from a Western commercial magic, and in the Renaissance magic tradition, Shamil appears in three books of occult philosophy, the Key of Solomon and the Magnus. Here, Shamil is connected with planetary and dictionary magic, sometimes associated with the planet Mars, as I mentioned earlier. But the directions that they come from is the south, and the element that they represent is the fire, which kind of coincides with the sword that they have with them when they're protecting the Tree of Life. This may seem surprising, but Shamil is associated with love today. In older systems, the angel's role was to restore divine order and balance, including relationships between people. Shamil and the seven rays traditionally is a spiritual system, and Shamil governs the third ray, which was the divine love, as previously mentioned. This ray represents compassion, beauty, harmony, and soul relationships. Shamil is often said to work alongside the Ascending Masters, Lady Nada, who embodies unconditional love and heart healing. Shamil in the Christian mystics. Later Christian mystics viewed Shamil as the Archangel of Peace. Shamil's task was believed to be reconciliating people, dissolving hatred, restoring unity between souls, And some mystical texts say Shamil helped humanity rediscover divine love after the falling from grace. Shamil is in angel magic and angel systems. She is called upon to heal broken relationships, finding lost objects, restoring peace in homes, opening the heart chakras, and attracting soul connections. Her energy is considered extremely gentle and non-forceful. Unlike some archangels who command power, Shamil transforms situations with love. Powerful riches or connections with Archangel Shamil. There are blends of different types of rituals, angelically denoted with energy work and ceremonial magic. And sometimes they find it is best that this works on a Monday or a Friday during sunset or sunrise. Now, these are some of the things that you can use to help connect you with her if you choose to go down a ceremonial option. So, tools that you may need can be a pink candle, rose quartz crystals, a small bowl of water, rose petals or a rose, or incense such as rose or sandalwood. The options are that you can pull out the tarot card, the Lover's card, which will have that embodied representation as we said earlier. There are rituals that include you preparing a space to connect with her, but sitting quietly in front of the candle and holding the rose quartz or even having it beside you gives you the time and the connection with this archangel. You may want to say a few words or even that recognition that we had earlier. We're going to go through a little bit more later on, but for now, I'm going to play you a little bit of Madonna Fever, and then we're going to hear from Christiana Arucci, who describes her connections when it comes to Archangel Shamil. We're then going to go back and give you a little bit more about the rituals and what it does in terms of opening your heart and how this is going to help you. Did you miss mystical markets? Did you miss them the last time they were in Rugby? Well, I have a surprise for you. On the 19th of April, Mystic Markets are back. You have fantastic, beautiful handcrafted stalls, all the way from jewellery to potions and lotions, all up to spiritual readers, spiritual guidance. Want to understand your life path and what it's all about? Then you need to come and see us at Rugby Working Men's Club in Oliver Street from 11 till 3. It's free entry and children and families are all welcome. There is an open bar where you can access drinks and foods as well. Come down, say hello, walk in feeling curious, leave amazed. Terms and conditions apply.
isn't such a new scene. Fever started long ago. You gave me fever. Fever. You gave me fever. You gave me fever. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. He gave her fever. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. My eyes light up when you call my name, 'cause I know you're gonna treat me right. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Fever with his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you should know. Fever isn't such a new scene. Fever started long ago. Fever. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. Fever. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare. He gives me fever. With his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Fever, when you kiss them. Fever if you live and learn. Fever, till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
We are online 24/7.
Dreamcatcher Radio.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this video. My name is Christina Aroche. I'm the angelic healer. I'm a spiritual teacher and mentor, and I channel the archangels. And I'm here to teach you about the archangels, to get you familiar with each of the archangels, who they are, how they're here to help you open up and deepen your connection to the angelic realms, to teach you how to work with them, how to channel them, and to guide you on your journey of spiritual growth and awakening. And in this video, I am introducing you to Archangel Chamuel. And make sure to stay around till the very end, because I'm also going to be connecting you with Archangel Chamuel's energy. So Archangel Chamuel, he comes in a beautiful orange energy. I always see him in some shade of orange. And one of his main roles here to help us is to help us in guiding us with making decisions. So we all know that we have to make decisions here on earth. We might come to a point on our path where we either have to go left or right, and we have to choose, or maybe there's even more options. And it can sometimes be hard to decide, because these are big choices that we have to make. They're big decisions that we have to make. They're life-changing decisions. And sometimes it can be hard to know what path is the best one to take. And so this is where Archangel Chamuel comes in, because he helps us with making those decisions. He helps us in knowing what path to take. So whenever I see him and whenever I tune into him, and the energy that he always shows me and that he brings to me is like this guide along our path, like telling us, no, this is for your highest good. No, going that way is for your highest good. Making this decision is for your highest good. All of that kind of stuff. So this is what he helps us with to making those decisions. Now, the other thing that he does is help us with learning the lesson behind our choices and our decisions, because every choice that we make always leads to something else, leads to the next step that always also leads us to the learning that we have to do, anything that is necessary for our growth. And one thing that I want to remind you and tell you about is that there's no such thing as making a wrong choice. Okay, because the universe will always course correct you. The universe will always show you the path back into alignment with who you truly are. So yes, sometimes we make decisions that kind of veer us off our main path, the path of our purpose and our blueprint, if you will, of when we came here, the path towards our highest potential. So we have this path, but sometimes we make choices that kind of get us to veer off the path. And that's okay. That's normal. It's part of the human condition for us to make these decisions, because what happens is that even though we took that right turn and went in a different direction, what actually happens though is that we learn the things that we need to learn in that place where we are. We get the lessons, get the guidance, get the direction, everything that will help us to then come back onto the path. Okay, so when it comes to making choices, yes, Archangel Shaman will always show you the direction to go forward, to go in, to go towards your highest potential in the fastest way possible. But if we make a decision that kind of takes us off the path, that's okay, because he will show you how to come back onto that path. And sometimes another thing that he's reminding me right now as I'm talking about this is that sometimes we make a decision that is for our highest good, that does bring us directly into the next step to our highest potential in that in the fastest way possible. But to us, it might not look that way. To us, it might look like we made the wrong choice. To us, it might look like we veered off the path. Okay, so this is what's important for you to understand, and what he is here. This is why he's here, to help us understand the learning behind our choices, because even though sometimes the choices that you make might look like you made the wrong choice, what he's saying is that sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes that the case is that you made the choice that will take you on that path the quickest, okay, that path towards your highest potential. So this is something to know and understand and be aware of, that every choice that you make that might look like it was the wrong choice isn't necessarily the wrong choice, okay? And so this is why when you call on Archangel Shamiel, he'll help you understand the meaning and the message and the learning behind each choice that you make. And as I said, if you have any sort of decision that you need to make, any sort of, either path A or path B or path C or whatever it is, if you need to choose between those and you're really unsure or you don't know what direction to go in, call on Archangel Shamiel, okay? Because he will guide you, he will support you in that. Now, the other thing that he helps us with is with taking action. So, of course, moving forward on the journey is more than just making decisions, is also about taking action along the way. And so he will help you with directing you in terms of what action steps you need to take. So if you are creating a business, for example, if you're creating a business and you are maybe at the beginning stages of your business, he will show you and guide you in the direction of what you need to focus on, what you need to do, the action steps that you need to take in order to build that foundation and create that momentum to bring you forward, to get you into a place where you are running a successful business. And this is the case for any situation, anything that you need guidance on or take action on, because we need to take action in anything and everything that we're working towards. So whatever that might be for you right now, call on Archangel Shamiel to help you with actually taking those next action steps, because he will show you what that is for you. Okay. So now I am going to lead you through and bring in Archangel Shamiel's energy so that you can connect with him and feel his energy and get familiar with him, so that when you call on him and work with him, you have an idea of what he feels like. Okay, so as always, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. And then as you close your eyes, just tune into your breath, get centered, get still, release any thoughts from the day. Just really tune into your breath right now. And so now I'm going to ask Archangel Chamuel to step forward. And as he steps forward, he has his arms stretched out. It's like he's coming in to greet you. Feel his energy as he steps forward in front of you. And it's like he's coming in to give you this great big hug. So I want you to feel how his energy wraps around you. Feel his orange energy. Feel how it wraps you up in his love, in his light. Just tune into that. Receive that. Feel his energy and just tune into any sensations that you feel. Tune into the energy that you feel. Tune into the emotions as you connect with Archangel Chamuel. And so now he's just going to take a step back so that he can work with your energy. And what he's doing, he's bringing in this gold and white energy from above that he's bringing in right through the center and right through all of your chakras. So what he's saying is that this is to open you up. So it's like he's bringing in this energy of awareness to all of your energy centers. And he's saying that this is to open you up to the opportunities, to the guidance, to the direction, to everything that's coming your way. So it's opening you up on all levels of your being so that you receive his guidance, so that you receive his direction with clarity. And he's also saying that that's going to help you to receive it with trust and with faith in what you receive. To not second guess yourself in the guidance that you receive. To not doubt yourself, but to take that guidance with certainty. And so with this energy, so now he's bringing in this swirling orange energy around you. And he's saying that this is to help you be more attuned to him. So it's going to help you to feel his energy more as you connect with him. So just feel how the swirling orange energy comes all around your entire body, down to your legs. And what he's saying, he says, remember that I am here to guide you and support you in your decisions and in moving forward. Do not hesitate to call on me. Do not hesitate to know that I am here to guide you and support you every step of the way. And now he's just sending his love to you. So sending him your love and gratitude for being here, for connecting with his energy. And now Archangel Chamuel is going to step back. And now I want you to just take a few more breaths here. Connecting to your breath. Centering yourself. Grounding your energy. So push your energy down into the earth. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So I would love to hear from you about your experience with Archangel Chamuel, what you felt, what you saw when you connected to his energy. And if you have any questions about connecting with him or working with him with regards to what I mentioned today, then please let me know, comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave me a thumbs up. And if you have any friends or family that would be interested in this information, then you can share this video with them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss any other future videos.
Thank you for listening to our guest stories this week.
Dreamcatcher Radio.
Time goes by so slowly. 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 Time goes by so slowly.
Dreamcatcher Radio.
Dreamcatcher Radio is about capturing and creating dreams through music, chat, and debate. Empowering expression, enriching society. A go-to place for unsigned musical talent. A radio station which listens to its audience. Free speech, vibrant, engaging. Stream worldwide 24/7. Events, competitions, promotions. Always keen to have a listening ear. Contact us. hello@dreamcatcherradio.com.
Dreamcatcher Radio.
Welcome back. How are we all? So, I talked a little bit before about preparing a space for you to invite and encourage Archangel Shamil to take part in your space. Some of the quotes that you can actually use is, when you're putting your space together, is saying things like, may this space be filled with divine love and peace, and then light some incense to allow Archangel Shamil to come in and help give you that guidance in any shape or form. So one of the other ways of doing this and trying to open up your heart chakra, if you're feeling like you're struggling to do that, is that you place your hand over your heart and you breathe in very slowly. Imagine that you have pink, light, glowing energy around your chest, and you see it expanding with every breath. And that is when you can say, again, may this space be filled with divine peace and love. Or alternatively, you can use the quotation that I gave you earlier on in the show and that manifestation to help empower this opening of your heart chakra. We've also got the innovation of Shamil. So this is where you can light the candle and say, Archangel Shamil, Angel of divine love and sacred peace, I invite your presence into this space. Guide my heart towards compassion, heal what is broken, restore harmony within and around me. At this point, you want to take a big pause and a deep breath in. Now you can stay seated with that candle until it burns if you've obviously only got a small one. Alternatively, just spend a little time contemplating, asking for that guidance and see what comes in. When you feel that you have done what you need to do for the day, you can burn the candle out and you can reuse it again for the following day using the same kind of mantra. We also have crystal alignment. So you could sit with your rose quartz, you could visualize that pink light descending from above, and this light enters into your crown, which is the top of your head, and then flows through down into your heart, and you can imagine this light filling the entire room. It's about you connecting with this crystal, and it's about this crystal and the energy that it has to help you, not only with the connection with Shamil, but to help you with your heart and your alignments. You could also look at this as doing kind of a request process with Archangel Shamil, because remember, we have free will, so they can't come in and mess around with stuff without us asking for that help or request. So you can speak your intentions very clearly. So for example, healing a relationship, you could ask for the request to releasing the anger or the anguish or the anxiety. You could be asking for them to attracting loving connections or restoring peace in a certain situation. And you can do that again by holding onto that crystal and lighting that candle and asking for that request to come in to give you guidance and allow for it to flow through, and you are allowing that request to happen. You have to still participate in your life, but there will be information that will come through to you during the course of that day or week, whether it be signs, symbols, or notions of them being present, or even the fact that they've given you a couple of words to use and guide you. Now, there is such a thing as a water blessing. You can dip your fingers into a bowl of water. You can touch your heart and your forehead, and you can actually say, "May divine love guide my thoughts and actions." Now, you can actually anoint it with your rose quartz, or you could put infused essential oils in. So like rose oil, you could put that in to the water to help with that connection further. I would read the terms and conditions on all the instructions in regards to essential oils, because sometimes it will have to be diluted. So before you do that, make sure you follow the manufacturer's instructions. But these are some of the ways in which you can do it. You can combine all of this to have an hour's meditation, but prior to that, this is like your prep work for that. You can then do a closing down ceremony after each of these sections, and that closing down would be you being thankful for Shamil's interactions, that your Archangel Shamil, thank you for your loving presence. May your light remain within my heart. And you can then let the candle burn for a few minutes longer before extinguishing it, or you can keep the rose quartz with you for the next couple of days, just so you can ground that energy. You don't necessarily have to throw away the water if you've actually anointed it with rose water. Maybe it's something that you want to do every morning when you get up, is you dip your fingers in it, think of Shamil, anoint your head and your heart, and then go on with your day. But during that process, making sure that you have that closing statement and saying thank you for this guidance allows the process to take place. We have a few signs of workings when it comes to Archangel Shamil. Now, there may be kind of signs of unexpected reconciliation that comes through from this. There could be an emotional release, there could be vivid dreams, and there could be a sense of peace about a situation. There could be repeated appearances of light pink or roses, and these are considered signs from Shamil is working energetically within your life. So if you've done this and these things start to appear, or you start to sense some of the other colours or imagery that I talked about earlier, know that Archangel Shamil is coming in to give you that guidance and that help. Now, Archangel Shamil is known as a spiritual guide as well. And Shamil is often called, again, the angel of divine love and soul alignment. As a guide, Shamil's role is not only to help with romantic love, but to assist with the soul's journey back towards harmony, compassion, unity within the divine. Unlike some archangels who work dramatic changes or protection, Shamil works through subtle emotional and energetic shifts. Her guidance often appears as emotional clarity, healing of the heart, guidance towards authentic relationships, finding things that feel spiritually lost within you. And in many spiritual traditions, Shamil helps people remember who they are at a soul level. Shamil's role in the soul's development on a spiritual context is that the stages of spirit development and part of the awakening and the connection to the heart and the consciousness means that releasing resentment, developing empathy, learning forgiveness, and reconnecting with divine love. And many spiritual teachers believe that the heart chakra awakening stage is one of the most important transformations in a spiritual journey. Shamil is considered one of the primary guides during this process. And when Shamil is a finder of lost things. So one of Shamil's most famous roles in a spiritual law is helping people find lost things. This is often misunderstood as simply finding misplaced objects, but mystically it represents something a lot deeper. Shamil helps find things out like your lost purpose, lost faith, lost self-worth, lost relationships, lost parts of the soul. For this reason, Shamil is sometimes called the Archangel of Restoration. And how Shamil guides spiritual seekers is typically she guides through gentle, intuitive nudges rather than strong commands. People who have worked with Shamil often report guidance appearing through emotional insight, synchronicities, through dreams, inner voices, and energetic sensations. And these can take the shape of warm or expressions within the chest, a calm knowing of forgiveness or compassion, and that in a landscape of dreams you're seeing the gardens and pink lights, or that actually meeting people who help resolve emotional wounds. The emotional insight can be suddenly understand about a relationship or a situation. Spiritually, lessons Shamil teaches is often about guidance of centers around 5 spiritual lessons: love without attachment, compassion over judgment, harmony over conflict, forgiveness as liberation, and soul alignment. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the ways in which she works, but for now I'm going to play you a little bit of Madonna and Give It To Me featuring Pharrell.
What are you waiting for? Nobody's gonna show you how. Why wait for someone else to do what you can do right now? Got no boundaries and no limits. If there's excitement, put me in it. If it's against the law, arrest me. If you can handle it, undress me. Don't stop me now, don't need to catch my breath. I can go on and on and on. When the lights go down and there's no one left, I can go on and on and on. Give it to me, yeah. No one's gonna show me how. Give it to me, yeah. No one's gonna stop me now. They say that a good thing never lasts and that it has to fall. Those are the people that did not amount to much at all. Give me the baseline and I'll shake it. Give me a record and I'll break it. There's no beginning and no ending. Give me a chance to go and I'll take it. Don't stop me now, don't need to catch my breath. I can go on and on and on. When the lights go down and there's no one left, I can go on and on and on. Give it to me, yeah. No one's gonna show me how. Give it to me, yeah. No one's gonna stop me now.
Watch this.
Get stupid, get stupid, get stupid, don't stop it. Get stupid, get stupid, get stupid, don't stop it.
What?
Get stupid, get stupid, get stupid, don't stop get stupid, get stupid, get stupid, don't stop it.
To the left,
Get stupid,
to the left,
don't stop it.
to the left,
Get stupid,
to the left,
don't stop it.
to the left, left,
Get stupid,
left, left,
don't stop it. Get
left,
stupid,
left, left, left.
Don't stop me now, don't need to catch my breath. I can go on and on and on. When the lights go down and there's no one left, I can go on and on and on. Give it to me, yeah. No one's gonna show me how. Give it to me, yeah. No one's gonna stop me now. You're only here to win, get what they say. You're only here to win, get what they do. They do it too, if they were you. You've done it all before, this ain't nothing new. You're only here to win, get what they say. You're only here to win, get what they do. They do it too, if they were you. You've done it all before, this ain't nothing new. Give it to me, yeah. No one's gonna show me how. Give it to me, yeah. No one's gonna stop me now. Give it to me, yeah. No one's gonna show me how. Give it to me, yeah. No one's gonna stop me now. Give it to me.
The radio station you can't live without.
Dream Catcher Radio.
And welcome back. So, as per normal, I like to give you some angel cards and some angel card numbers. And I like to give you these during the course of the show. It's just something that I enjoy doing. We're going to go back and look at the rest of how Archangel Shamil kind of connects to us with a guide energy in a bit. But I want to give you these cards because I felt now's the time that you needed to hear what was given. I have used my soul contract deck, also my return to self, and some daily guidance angel numbers from my Dorian Virtue book that I like to use. Currently, I have Break Free when it comes to things that are going on. This is about you moving away and stepping away from old frameworks and creating boundaries that are now needing to change to enable you to move yourself forward. It's also about you letting your soul shine through all the hassle that has gone on for you, but also knowing that your inner flame, your passion, and your divine soul's purpose is going through an awakening, but to remember that this journey is fueled with so much passion. And this passion will also bring in the fact that there is healing, and it's deep healing that is needed as part of your soul. It feels like there is this process of you changing, and knowing that this change is coming in is okay. The deep healing part of this allows yourself to heal. It's essential for your soul's growth and renewal to allow that to happen, because when you do, you remember that not only does the light and the wisdom and the gratitude still sit within you, it angles you into a new dimension of being. It is also reminding you here that breathe the divine, that spirit and presence and connection is already here, and that you belong here. This is where you're supposed to be. More importantly, having the between heartbreaks allows you to reset your rhythm, and knowing that you are safe while you pause during these moments, and it's okay to do that. as well as giving you that quiet bloom, which is becoming patient with the beauty that sits within you. And even in silence, your life is still growing. It's about you catching up with yourself and enabling you to understand the process of what's going on for you. I also have the calm when it comes to the healing energy oracle, the here and now, and inner beauty. And this all sits within what is going on for you. The calm is I breathe, live, and glow and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fears, disparities, and I find peace in my being. Where the here and now is telling me that the future does not exist and the past has gone, that focusing on the present is what is needed in order to gain the confidence of your life again, because here and now there is no danger. Everything happens when your soul is ready for it to happen. This combination of needing to know when you can take a breath is okay, knowing that you're safe is okay, knowing that you still have the passion for things that you want to do is okay, and remembering the wisdom that you have brought forward from it all identifies your new boundaries of where you're sitting. Your inner beauty is opening your eyes of the heart, and it directs your gaze to the light within every being. Personality, physical appearance, all the image of man, beauty, and goddess are in the image of what you present. And this is to tell you that you are valued, you are important, and you are very much cherished. The angel numbers that I'm going to give you today is 180. Know that your future is safe. As we angels peer into your future, we see many fulfilling, happy, and meaningful moments in store for you. You have a number of alternative paths available to you, including experiences with varying degrees of learning. You can guide yourself to the happiest course by staying in constant communication with us, giving us steady permission to assist you with everything. Breathe easy, relax, and let down your guard because your future is safe. We won't disappoint you. Thought for the day. I now relax completely about my future, knowing that it is bright and safe. I am completely protected by God and the angels now and in times to come. Everything will turn all out right, for I am watched over and sheltered. And that is angel number 180. So I'm going to play you a little bit more music. We're going to return you back to a little bit more for Donna, and we're going to play you a little bit of music. Did you miss mystical markets? Did you miss them the last time they were in Rugby? Well, I have a surprise for you. On the 19th of April, Mystic Markets are back. You have fantastic, beautiful, handcrafted stalls, all the way from jewellery to potions and lotions, all up to spiritual readers, spiritual guidance. Want to understand your life path and what it's all about? Then you need to come and see us at Rugby Working Men's Club in Oliver Street from 11 till 3. It's free entry and children and families are all welcome. There is an open bar where you can access drinks and foods as well. Come down, say hello, walk in feeling curious, leave amazed. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, Mr. DJ, put a record on. I wanna dance with my baby.
Okay guys, I'm going to tell you how to listen in on Alexa. You will need the Alexa app, so download the app to your phone. Once you've downloaded it, click on it and it'll open up, and then scroll down till you get to see more, so it's more for you. Click on see more, then search Alexa skills, add Dreamcatcher Radio, and then you'll see Dreamcatcher Radio, and just click on it and launch it. It'll ask you which device you want to play it on. Click on it, click launch, and that's it, it's done. And then once you've done that, all you need to say to Alexa is, Alexa, open DCR. And that's how you're listening to Dreamcatcher Radio.
And welcome back. So, we're looking at the ways in which Archangel Shamil is as a spirit guide and how they kind of guide us, basically. There are several spiritual practices where Shamil's guidance can be invited. This is through your heart meditation, through relationship healing of prayer, through energy healing, through tarot or oracle work, all the way through to journaling, where you can openly ask questions and ask them to, respond to you. But in order to get the connection and what you need, it has to be emotionally challenging and reflective quietly. A part of this, and specifically the heart meditation, is focusing on your heart chakra and visualizing that pink light. You might want to ask for insight within any kind of relationship of conflicts, and that actually invoking Archangel Shamil during any Reiki or energy work can help bring in that healing that is needed that you may be struggling to ask for. You also find that Shamil is often present when in relatable relationship cards, which we've talked about before. Now, the signs that Shamil may be active for you or as an active guide. Many people believe that Shamil becomes especially active during certain life stages. These signs include you feel drawn towards healing emotional wounds, you become interested in compassion or spiritual love teachings, your relationships in your life begin transforming, you repeatedly notice pink colours or roses, or even to the fact that you feel like you're in your so-called pink era, and the colour pink is something that you want to wear quite a lot of, including having roses in your presence, but also floral scents as well. You feel guided to repeatedly notice past conflicts and how they have resolved. When Shamil is active as a guide, people often say their life begins moving forward with emotional peace. And if this is something that you've experienced, I would love to hear your views on it. It doesn't necessarily have to be Archangel Shamil. It can be any of the archangels that we've currently already discussed. Because I think sometimes I can talk about this, and even though I haven't necessarily had an experience with Shamil, I can talk about my experiences with Metatron, Raphael, and Archangel Michael, because I've had those experiences and still do continue. So I think it's not just about me having those experiences and sharing them with you. It's about the value that you, the listener, has in terms of the connections and how they made themselves present. This is something that I want you to sing from the hilltops. And if you want to, this is the place to do it. Now, there are some simple daily practices that you can use to connect with Archangel Shamil. And this can be just done in a few seconds. You can sit quietly and place your hand on your heart and take 3 slow breaths. Then say, Archangel Shamil, guide my heart towards truth and compassion. Help me see with the eyes of love. Remain still for a couple of minutes and simply notice what you feel. Shamil's guidance is usually quiet and subtle rather than dramatic, so understand the little things that may have changed for you when you do this. So we know that Archangel Shamil is also the angel who helps to find us and what is lost. In the vast hierarchy of angels spoken about the mystical traditions, there is one archangel whose presence is often as gentle and compassionate and deeply restorative, and that is Shamil. Shamil's name, as we know, comes from the ancient Hebrew and is often translated, as we've said, those who seek or those who see God. But mystics have long believed that Shamil's role is not simply to see the divine, but to help humanity remember it. Unlike archangels associated with battle or protection, Shamil's work is quieter. It happens in and within the heart. And in many spiritual traditions, Shamil is known as the angel of divine love and peace and relationship. And her energy is often described with that pink softness that we've talked about. But also, we have to remember that not only does she bring us closer with the things that we have lost physically, mentally, emotionally, but she brings in that compassion and forgiveness and emotional healing that we may be struggling with ourselves. But as I said before, there is also another ancient role that Shamil is known for, and this is called the finder of lost timings. This is all about the loss of faith, the loss of purpose, the loss of love, and actually what they can do to bring you closer. In mystical teachings, Shamil is believed to guide people during times when their hearts are wounded or closed, when resentment, grief, or even disappointment creates barriers within our heart chakra. Shamil's energy is said to gently dissolve those barriers. Rather than forcing change, Shamil works through awareness and compassion. And people often describe her presence as feeling a warmth spread through from the chest, or a sudden understanding that conflicts can be resolved through forgiveness. In spiritual symbolism, Shamil is connected with roses, hearts, and pink light, as we know, but these symbols represent not romantic love alone, but a much deeper form of love, the love that connects all living things. Many mystics say that when the humanity learns to live from this peace or heart-centered awareness, we begin to see the divine not only as in a heavenly or spiritual form, but in others too. And it is the quiet work of Archangel Shamil helping us rediscover that love that was never truly lost. And there is so much more out there in regards to her and how you can connect with her. And if this is something that you are drawn to, I suggest you go and have a read up on her, because there is so much to be had and understand about her and the power that sits within her. I also think as well that we need to be reminded of the rare mystical interpretation of her, and how these interpretations appear in less common discussions and mystical teachings. Shamil is a guardian of hidden truth, so some cult traditions describe Shamil as an angel who helps people discover hidden emotional truths about themselves. This is why Shamil's guidance sometimes appears during deep introspectives or even shadow work. Shamil and the divine feminine. Certain mystical traditions link her with the sacred feminine aspects of divine love. This connects Shamil to figures such as Mary in Christianity, symbolism and mysticalism, and Sophia in Gnostic traditions. These archetypes represent wisdom expressed through compassion. Excuse me. Shamil is the angel of soul bonds, and some spiritual teachers believe Shamil helps guide souls' connections. This also necessarily means romantic relationships. It can also include friendships, family bonds, spiritual teachers, and people who appear in life to help with our soul growth. Shamil and the restoration of peace in an ancient angelic law. She was sometimes called upon after conflicts of war. The idea was that once the battle was over, Shamil's role was to restore peace and unity among people. I hope that I've been able to give you so much more information about her that you may find relevant. Now I'm going to play you a little bit of Madonna and Secrets.
Things haven't been the same since you came into my life. You found a way to touch my soul, and I'm never, ever, ever gonna let it go. Happiness lies in your own hand. It took me much too long to understand how it could be until you shared your secret with me. Something
Hi, you're listening to the greatest radio station in the world.
This is
Dreamcatcher Radio.
And welcome back. You're listening to me, Emma's Angel Readings, here on Dreamcatcher Radio. We are coming towards the end of the show now, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. I love giving out all this information and guidance. I just love it. I love what I do. And if this is something that interests you, or you are a spiritual person and you have experienced spiritual things, paranormal things, then please get in contact, because I would love to be able to share your stories, whether they be really like scared the hell out of you, or even just with a loving, warm experience from a loved one that you felt very connected to. You can message me on 07761 486236, or you can email me at emma@dreamcatcherradio.co.uk. I would love to hear from you. It would be amazing to have a conversation with you and get you out on the radio. Now, if you feel like advertising with us, if you're a spiritual person and that is something that you fancy doing, then please do get in contact, because we'll be able to sort that out. We'll go through what it is that you want, what you're looking for, and how you want it to be advertised. We will also discuss contracts and what have you, but that is for a later date. I would like to take this opportunity to just thank you all for listening. If it wasn't for you lot listening in to my jibber jabber and talking all things spiritual, I wouldn't be able to do this. As well as Steve, who is the station manager as well. I'm immensely privileged to be able to sit and do this. Who is saying that? If you want a free mini reading, you need to get in contact. You need to email me. You need to phone me. I'm on most social medias. Just drop me a message. The caveat is it is free, but it will be aired on the radio. So if you want, we don't have to call out names. You can give me an alternative name, but we can do a reading, and that would be really cool. I think being able to not only showcase my talents but give something back to you would be amazing. So please do get in contact. Now you can go and check us out. We are on Facebook as Dreamcatcher Radio, and we do have a website. It's www.dreamcatcherradio.co.uk. Okay, I do private readings, and if that is something you are interested, then please feel free to message us, and I'll be able to guide you on what those readings look like and the price list, of course. But with that being said, I am going to play you one of my favourite Madonna songs, and this is Express Yourself by Madonna, and I will see you 12 o'clock next Thursday here on Dreamcatcher Radio. Did you miss Mystical Markets? Did you miss them the last time they were in Rugby? Well, I have a surprise for you. On the 19th of April, Mystic Markets are back. You have fantastic, beautiful, handcrafted stalls, all the way from jewellery to potions and lotions, all up to spiritual readers, spiritual guidance. Want to understand your life path and what it's all about? Then you need to come and see us at Rugby Working Men's Club in Oliver Street from 11 till 3. It's free entry, and children and families are all welcome. There is an open bar where you can access drinks and foods as well. Come down, say hello, walk in feeling curious, leave amazed. Terms and conditions apply.
Make him express how it feels.
More music, more variety. This is your favourite radio station.
Dream Catcher Radio.